Activate the Soul 2, by Johnny Glover. www.beatmakerprograms.com. Then it happened, in a way that completely shocked my soul into a state of total confusion. I was being provided a software program, whereby I would be able to record my own musical sounds with the aid of that modern device called the computer. My first attempts were dissatisfying, and the learning curve was extremely lengthy and highly complicated. I spent months learning how to operate the software, and slowly deactivating my desire to produce music of my own. I slowly drifted away and allowed the software to develop cobwebs. My musical appetite became unfilled. I was introduced to something where I could see the results that could be possible, and I did not have the abilities to master. I began to wither away. The music that others produced was beginning to lose its effect on my soul. I still enjoyed what was made available to me by others, but I was awakened from my state of relying on others to a new direction. I knew that I had reached a level that I would not be able to go beyond, because what I needed was a sustainable form of music that could activate my soul on a continuous basis. The vast majority of music being produced was short in duration, and did not always maintain my level of excitement for very long. I was being placed on a roller coaster, riding high and then suddenly dropping like a stone in water, then rising sharply to the top, only to repeat this activity over and over and over. My soul was suffering and sick. I was being deprived of the music that supported my life. I began to self-record music from various artists, picking the music that would support the chosen emotional position separately, instead of as a mixture. I could then decide on my emotional state, and chose the recordings necessary to sustain that emotion. I continued on in this manner, for a long period of time. You see, I was seeking the beat, that which made me whole, in the music made available. I needed the beat to stimulate my soul. I appreciated the other elements that was part of the final musical production, but I must have the beat as the main part of the production. The beat determines the activation process that must take place to render my soul responsive to the music. Then, one day it happened. I opened an email advertising that prompted me to proceed further. I was being given an opportunity to experiment with a simply beat-making software tool online before buying, and deciding that another bogus sales pitch had hit me upside the head again. Let me say this: I am once again making strides to climb higher and higher toward meeting my expectations on just what level of consciousness my soul can obtain. I am back on track. I can produce any length of beat music that I want, and within a very reasonable period of time. I have my life back. No one person can hold me back by presiding me with a limited amount of required music. I have the ultimate source of music production that will only improve as technology improves. From this point, my musical choices can be determined by me, rather than another source. I am in control of the activation of the soul. To everyone out there who believes in the freedom of an individual choice, I salute you, and thank you for providing a means for the little person to gain control of the music that will activate the soul. Peace be with you, and remember to keep life simple. The most advantageous sources can be found at the least expected moment. It's those opportunities that we remember long after they have disappeared or are not available in the form that you required earlier. The more stimulating the beat, the more electrifying the feeling. The genre of the music was not important, for I love all forms of music. Music by Kevin MacLeod.